I'm Dr. Metilda from Sri Ramakrishna Engineering College, Professor and Head of the Business School here. As a part of the Production and Operation Management course, in the class we had the students debate on the GDP growth rate, which is projected by Nirmala Sitharaman, the Finance Minister of India, on 6 to 6.8. We had a debate on finding out whether this GDP growth rate can be attainable or non-attainable. Why? Because we wanted to understand the manufacturing sector and the setup there, how the manufacturing sector would flourish, and thereby the entire production and operation could be understood by the management students in a better way. Thank you.
Good day everyone. In the course Production and Operation Management, to understand the working of manufacturing entities in a better way, we, the students of SIC Business School, had a debate on whether India can achieve a GDP of 6 to 6.8%. In the production and management field, GDP is often used as an indicator for a potential market size for a particular industry or a product. It is also a crucial factor in determining the demand for goods and services, which can impact production and management decisions.
Some countries in the world is undergoing recession, but India is somehow managed to show 6.8% of GDP in the upcoming year. The recent year, as 2023, as Financial Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has planned to a budget which is also structured to have an extraordinary 7 major factors. For example, agriculture, technology, etc. This would have been helping the backbone of GDP growth of India, where we can see the past 5 years of the economic growth of GDP is around 8. So, reaching a 6.8% of GDP is not a big deal for
The capex, which is the capital expenditure of central government, has increased by 63.4% in the first 8 months of 2023. This is one of the major growth factors of Indian economy in the current year. So from this we can say that India will be able to achieve 6.8% GDP.
It is not that much easy for India to attain the GDP of 6 to 6.8 because the productivity of raw materials has reduced due to inflation. So it plays a vital role in the GDP of the country. As production decreases, the GDP also decreases. So I think it is not that much easy for India to attain a GDP of 6.8.
The Reserve Bank of India has lowered the GDP growth rate from 7% to 6.8%, citing continued geopolitical tensions and tightening of global financial conditions. The optimistic growth forecast stems from a number of positives like the rebound and private consumption giving boost to higher production and higher capex.
Manufacturing and investment activity consequently gained the traction. By the time of the growth of exports moderated and the domestic consumption has sufficiently growth in the Indian economy. Private consumption stood at GDP at 58.4% in the Q2 of financial year 2023.
India's GDP will grow at a range of 11% in the nominal terms and 6.5% in the real terms in 2023 to 24, according to 2022 to 23 economic survey, which put the real growth in the range of 6 to 6.8%, depending on the downside and upside risk.
In a conversation with the news agency, the chief economic advisor said that India has a growth potential of 6.5 to 7% and will become a $5 trillion economy by 2025 to 2026 and $7 trillion by 2030, depending on the exchange rate. He said that Indian economy is estimated to exceed $3.5 trillion by March of this year.
I support that India will attain a 6.8 GDP growth. It's because the total allocations for the MSME schemes will see a nearly 42% increase in the 2023 when compared to 2022. The Finance Minister has proposed to spend a substantial amount, a record of 22,000 crores on allocations aimed to MSME schemes, the part of the announcement for the current budget 23.
Small and medium enterprises plays a crucial role in economic growth. So it's actually a backbone of economy. They invested about 15,000 crore in previous years. Now they invested about 24,000 crore. So there will be increase in GDP rate.
India will exceed the predicted GDP of 6.8% in the fiscal year 2023 to 2024. The GDP of a country tends to increase when the total value of goods and services that domestic producers sell to foreign countries exceeds the total value of foreign goods and services that domestic consumers buy. Currently, India ranked globally third in the startup ecosystem with more than 84,400 startups operating across 656 districts in the country.